we're going to move now to Premier League fixtures.
Yes.
Because the Mo Salah Ronaldo debate that caught a bit of fire last week will come to a head this weekend. A glamour fixture between United and Liverpool. But before that, let's talk about the games that come before.
Mm-hmm. Let's see how we went last week.
Oh yeah. Before we do that, how did we go?
Because we've got a kit on the line here.
Yeah.
If people don't know, it's the PFC Vintage Mystery Kit, and the loser buys one for the winner. So it's actually a little season-long wager. We didn't do great last week, I got to say.
Even before that, I think
I was maybe 3 or 4 points ahead.
I think you're 4 points ahead.
Okay, so match day 8.
I haven't won a single...
Watford, Liverpool. We both picked Liverpool.
Yeah.
Southampton, Leeds United. Neither of us picked Southampton.
Yeah.
Norwich, Brighton.
Picked Brighton.
Yeah, we both picked Brighton. It was a draw.
So this is why I don't like this this bloody thing. Because Aston Villa were 2-0 up.
Yes.
And I had the goal rush going, and I was like, amazing. I'm going to get that. And then they conceded 3 goals, including the winner in the 95th minute.
Well, imagine my premature celebrations when I picked a draw and Wolves somehow brought it back to 2-2. And then with literally the last kick of the game, the ball deflects off the wall and goes in and Wolves win. I mean, it's just...
That's all right. Well, anyway.
Football, bloody hell.
We picked United, but we know how that went.
Yeah, look, I think we both learned our lesson from that one. That was instructive.
Yes.
We both picked Man City over Burnley. That's a tick. Chelsea over Brentford was a little hairier than I expected, but Chelsea did get the win. Yeah. Everton, West Ham. You picked a draw.
I picked a draw.
I picked Everton because I did not know Dominic Calvert-Lewin and Richarlison were going to miss that game. West Ham won. Shows what we know. We both picked Spurs over Newcastle, and now...
So we're currently tied.
We are tied.
At,
what is that, 3 each?
3 each.
Which, honestly, if we threw a fucking dart at the results, that's the amount of picks we'd end up with.
And...
Because there are 3 possible results in 10 fixtures, Ryan. So if we get below a 3 average, I think everyone can just stop watching this show. Because we got no idea what we're talking about. But Arsenal, Crystal Palace. I've gone for Arsenal. You've gone for Crystal Palace. Yes. By the time you're watching this, you will know who has won this week.
If I win, I'm cutting the footage here. Celebrating Crystal Palace. But now let's move to match day 9.
Yes.
Because, look, if I don't get one on the board now, it's a long day for me. Mm-hmm. And opening up, I feel like I did it already. Arsenal, Aston Villa, first game of the match week. I've gone Villa.
Again with Villa. You're obsessed with Villa.
I love them.
Buendia, Bailey, Ings.
Yeah, they looked, 2-0 up against Wolves. Look, and...
You know what these picks have taught me, and also doing fantasy this year, which is a disaster, as always.
Yeah. I don't even do fantasy.
No, I do it for 5 weeks, and then I forget about it. That's kind of the universal experience.
Yeah.
Has shown me that new signings are not all they're cracked up to be.
No, 100%.
They take a long time to bed in. And guys like Ben Rama, who I was raving about when he joined mid-season last year, and then he did nothing and barely played. They take time. Yeah. Now he's killing it. Yeah. I was right. It just took 6 months. So we should stop going crazy about the new signings and pick Arsenal at home.
I'm just a big fan of John McGinn.
Have you heard the chant about him? The Scotland fans?
Is it bad?
No, it's good. It's good.
Okay,
it's very fair. It goes, "We've got McGann, Super John McGann." I have to do the accent.
Yeah.
I just don't think you understand. He's Steve Clark's man. He's better than Zidane. We've got Super John McGann.
And based on that channel, I'm not changing it. I'm sticking with Aston Villa.
He did score a good goal. Actually, was it deflected? I think it was. He just shoots all the time, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, and look, and you've gone Arsenal because...
Because Arsenal are going to win at home because Aston Villa are a very inconsistent team.
Okay, you're a hater.
Chelsea, Norwich.
Yeah, Chelsea.
Surely Chelsea.
Chelsea.
Although Norwich did get a point last week. They've proved it. I mean, we've picked against them nearly every week. You had a little blip at the start, I remember.
Yeah.
Where you got sucked in by the Pookie boys.
Yeah. The Pookie blinders.
The Pookie blinders. Crystal Palace, Newcastle.
I've gone Crystal Palace.
So have I, because the money hasn't been spent yet.
No.
And again, new signings. They take a while. Newcastle could get relegated. Wouldn't it be funny with all that Saudi cash and they went down to the championship, I would
And then the Saudi owners sell.
go up the road and buy Sunderland instead. Leeds United, Wolves.
I've gone a draw. I couldn't pick between them.
I've gone Wolves.
Okay.
Leeds are in a bad spot at the moment. I don't know what's going on with Leeds. I could have.
It's Marcelo
Keep it
Bielsa. He never stays this long at a place.
No, he is usually a burner of bridges.
That's right.
But the guy, he's put down roots there now, and they're having a little bit of difficulty. They can't really capture the magic of last season. So I've got to watch Leeds United closely this week and work out what's actually going on there, because I haven't watched them in too long. So I've gone Wolves purely based on form.
Purely based on Adama Traore. Just bundling his way forward.
He just never finishes. That's annoying. That's the annoying part about it.
No.
Everton, Watford.
I've gone Everton just because I don't think Watford are in a particularly good spot. They've fired.
Dilly dong.
Claudio Ranieri's job's on the line. Already.
Did you see Fabio Cannavaro in the stands?
No, I didn't.
He was there for the Liverpool game. And all I can think of was that 2010 Nike commercial, the Che Cannavaro, Che Capitano. With the overhead kick?
Yeah, and then Ranieri gestures to him, come on down.
Well, honestly, Cannavaro is probably going to be the next manager. He's probably just warming up.
That's it.
I've gone Everton as well, for the record.
Well, I'd be surprised if Watford win. But although I do like Ben Foster's vlogs, so the cycling GK.
He gets a lot of action these days. The ball's always going in his net, hitting the GoPro.
Southampton, Burnley?
Give me the Saints.
I'm taking the Saints. I've gone for a draw, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, I could see that being a draw. But Southampton have been grinding out the wins lately.
Yeah.
And even without James Ward-Prowse. I picked against them last week because they didn't have James Ward-Prowse, and they won anyway.
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't give a shit about this fixture, so we're moving on. Brighton, Man City at the Amex. I've gone Man City.
Yeah, I have gone Man City as well. Although Brighton, I do like Brighton. I say it every week.
No, you and Graham Potter.
I like Graham Potter. Can go talk about XG with Graham Potter.
But you can't look past Man City for that fixture. London Derby. I call it I shouldn't say that. I'm glad I stopped.
Okay, all right. That's not suitable for the airwaves. You can tell me afterwards. West Ham, Tottenham.
Yeah.
I've gone West Ham.
You've gone West Ham. I've gone Tottenham. This could be one of the make or break fixtures.
This is my upset of the week.
I think so. My gut was West Ham because they're at London Stadium. But I don't know.
Do you remember what happened last time at White Hart Lane?
Tell us.
Lanzini.
Oh, it was a cracker.
It was an absolute belter.
But I'm a big fan of Heung-min Son. You got to stick with your Asian brothers. So I'll
Solidarity.
Yeah, that's right. Brentford, Leicester.
I've gone for a draw. I couldn't decide. Brentford, they played well against Chelsea. Leicester knocked off United, but then again, United made them look better than they are. It's a Brentford home game. I think it's a draw.
You going draw?
Yes.
I'm going win for Brentford. I've just been impressed with how they've been playing at home. Come on, Umbermo, Ivan Toney, Sergi Canos.
I hate that voice you're doing. You've been doing it a lot today.
The names.
You do.
I know the names.
Pontus Janssen.
Pontus. Raya and goals.
I think they're going to get one Pontus this week.
And then Man United. And then the big one, the glamour tie.
Yes.
Manchester United, Liverpool. I've gone Liverpool.
So have I.
Yeah. And you want to know the worst thing is? We're going to win.
Yeah.
And I've gone Liverpool.
Yeah, so have I.
My dad will be happy.
I can't in good conscience, after what we saw at the King Power, pick Manchester United. But there is every chance that Ole digs deep in his ass crack and pulls something out of nowhere.
You know what the worst bit is? If we do win, internally I'll be so torn because I'll be stoked, but I'll be like, fuck, we're in for more of this.
Oh dear.
I don't know.
All right, we better tie it off there, Ryan. It's getting increasingly
I'm going to tell you the joke that
unhinged.
I'm going to tell you the joke that I was going to say, right? But I'm going to edit it out, and that's how we're going to end this.
You're going to bleep it?
I'm going to just cut it.
Okay.
And then
all right. And then cut my reaction.
And then cut your reaction straight in.
All right, let's do it. See you next week.